They say the great migration of wildebeests and zebras across the Serengeti ecosystem is one of nature's biggest spectacles. And that the rhino population in Kenya is steadily rising. In fact, of the 167 different species of animals in Africa, 77 can be found in this single 1,700-acre savanna. Welcome to Discovery Savannah. Just south of Austin, Texas, just north of incredible. But wait, just over the next rise is something you'd never dream of. An environmentally friendly, fully sustainable landfill, recycling, and compost facility. And there's more, much more. Come with us as we take you on a tour of not one, but 12 interdependent business units whose mission is to change the world. But first, a brief word from the people who first envisioned something they call TDS.
When I came to Austin in 1971, I had nothing. And all I knew was growing up in a scrap metal yard. We were very lucky to have a mother and father who felt very strongly about a family and family values. So it was always from a standpoint of watching people grow up around us, literally working in a scrap yard all the time. I really did have a great role model in both my mom and my dad.
Bobby was going to school at UT, and I was running a scrap metal operation for my dad. Bobby came to me and he said, "What do you think about us going in business together with each other?" He said, "I think there's some opportunities in the trash business."
I started looking at a way that I could make something out of nothing. We'd grown up with it. Our parents were in that business. So it was really a natural progression.
We didn't have a clue what we were doing, to be honest about it. We thought we did, but looking back on it now, I see how naive we were and how little we really did know. But at that point, we just had a dream. We started from nothing and built it to where it is today. Trash into cash, nothing like it. Is this a great country or what?
But that's not the end of the story. It's only the beginning.
It started with one truck, and the business began as a trash hauling company. So you went from one vehicle to the best landfill in North America. That evolved into the composting operation, evolved into recycling. TDS is not one standalone company. And that's part of the beauty of TDS. It's still morphing, it's still evolving as we learn more about our environment and business opportunities.
I think it is a reflection of Bobby and Jimmy and what they stand for, in that before it was aimed to be sustainable, before it was aimed to be a green city, they had the vision. The vision was there 30 years ago.
We were born in the recycling business, and we happen to be stewards over the environment. And so we are challenged by trying to do what's right. And we take the job that we have of being stewards of our environment very, very seriously. We've yet to have an environmental group to oppose us in anything, and we're very proud of that.
The bottom line is what we're trying to accomplish here is a safer, a cleaner, a better environment.
What started in 1977 as Texas Disposal Systems, a disposal business with a conscience, has turned into a model for how Texas, America, and the entire planet can achieve sustainability. At TDS, we believe Texans deserve sustainability. We're not just one company. We're a dozen interdependent business units, all working together to sustain the communities we serve across Texas and beyond.
While TDS started as one company, it has just evolved into these 12 interdependent companies that all have the same vision, all have the same mission to do the right thing.
TDS has created one of America's most self-sustaining landfills, where recompacted clay soils and an unweathered clay shell formation securely contain whatever waste we cannot otherwise recycle or repurpose. We are a renewable resources company, providing water, methane gas production, coal replacement products, and ultimately electrical generation to businesses and communities. We are an eco-industrial park with our primary corporate offices, operations facilities, a materials recovery facility, and a Gardenville outlet dedicated to repurposing materials diverted from landfill disposal. We are a transportation company with a fleet of hundreds of multi-purpose vehicles, from computer-dispatched materials collection trucks to 18-wheelers to our African beetle-inspired Scarab compost windrow turner. TDS is a carbon forestry company, growing and providing mature oxygen-bearing trees for every disposal truck we deploy to offset carbon emissions. We are a commodities broker, trading reclaimed, recycled plastics, paper, glass, scrap metals, and precious metals on the open market to promote recycling. We are a recycling plant, one of the newest, most efficient recycling facilities in America today. We are a construction company, providing excavation and civil construction services to select customers for environmental protection facilities. TDS is an organics company, producing a wide variety of organic materials diverted from waste disposal for cities and their citizens. We are an eco-retailer of eco-friendly products and services through Gardenville, with outlets in Austin and Central Texas. We are a nonprofit community center where civic organizations can meet on property adjacent to the flagship TDS facilities and raise funds for community causes and charities. And we are an edutainment company, a living, breathing, entertaining classroom experience for teaching sustainability on a local and global scale.
I think it just conjures up in people's minds what else can be done.
We're anything but just a landfill company. The landfill is part of it, but really a smaller and smaller part of it as time goes by.
It was our goal to come up with a model that could be somewhat of a cookie cutter model. And we could take this very same philosophy to a Dallas or Fort Worth or Chicago or San Diego to be able to take and do the same model, because it's not just about waste management. It's about taking what people throw away and finding a way to reuse and recycle it.
We're not sure what the next opportunity is. And technology, I think, is offering some different solutions to the worldwide problem of trash disposal that heretofore have not been available, and even things we haven't thought of yet. But it'll be thought of here, I guarantee you.